today with Teri Hart, who is here with a list of films that are perfect to get us in the fall mood. Give it up for Miss T. Hart. Come on over. Hi. I know we barely have any time.
I know.
But I'll always make time for a hug.
I always time for a hug.
Listen, I'm a summer girl, always will be, but the one thing I like about fall is cozy, comfy time, sitting in front of the fireplace, watching a good film, and you know all about it. 28 years of doing TIFF. Everyone give it up for her. 28 TIFF. You know a thing or two about films.
I've sat in many dark rooms and been entertained, and a few times not been entertained, but everything I'm about to talk about is very, very entertaining.
Okay, film number one.
Film number one, Dumb Money. It just opened in theaters. This is the story. Do you remember the GameStop short squeeze that just upended the whole stock market a few years ago? This is that story. Okay. Paul Dano, Shailene Woodley, Pete Davidson, they all star in it. This is really a David and Goliath story. It will make you mad at the people who hold all the power and have all the money, and it's going to make you cheer for these folks who are trying to really level the playing field. Yeah. America Ferrera is also in this, and she's having a year after that speech in Barbie. Yes. The Barbie speech, everybody.
Yes.
She's back in Dumb Money, and also a great performance. So Dumb Money, it's in theaters right now.
I'm sort of obsessed with her.
Yeah,
I feel like every clip she's just spitting knowledge. She's such a smart woman. Amazing.
She plays a single mother nurse in this who gets caught up in GameStop and becomes part of the supporters, and she really kind of leads the audience through the emotional arc of making all this money or not making all this money.
Okay, next up you have an all-time fave that we're bringing back, because why not?
We are bringing it back. It is sweater weather.
It's sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
Yeah.
And the ultimate sweater weather picture, Billy Crystal from When Harry Met Sally. This is a bad idea.
This is good.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, I'm impressed.
There we go.
Teri Hart's knees, everyone. Teri Hart's knees. The knees.
Well, it might be 34 years old, but Billy Crystal recreated that picture from When Harry Met Sally just this year for his 75th birthday, and the internet went crazy because that movie is so iconic. You can watch it anytime. I'll have what she's having line in the diner.
Yes.
It's just one of the greatest lines of all time. Little movie trivia, that woman who says that line, director Rob Reiner's mom.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
The mom cameo.
The mom cameo.
Always. Long live.
And my favorite, I mean, it's 34 years old. It's kind of one of the last lines in the movie, but there's no spoilers 34 years later.
No, we've seen it.
When you want to start your life with somebody, when you decide you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start now. Anyway, when Harry,
that and also fake orgasms.
I mean, fake orgasms.
We go from very high to very low around here.
I mean, we wouldn't know about that.
Part? Yes. No, we wouldn't know what that's like.
No, we wouldn't ever.
Our husbands are watching. Okay, what is the next must-watch fall flick?
I am going with Martin Scorsese, Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro, and our own Tantu Cardinal in Killers of the Flower Moon. There aren't going to be laughs in this. This is a very, very serious, true story. 1920s Oklahoma Osage indigenous people who were getting rich off of oil on their land, and then there was a killing spree.
Yep.
And this is the true story. It is going to be upsetting. It is going to, I haven't seen it, but even from the trailers, we can tell that there's going to be a lot of violence in this film.
Yeah.
It goes to theaters October 20th, and then will be on Apple TV+.
Oh, interesting.
So,
heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters. I expect it to be up there for award season as well.
I absolutely hope so, because everyone needs to know. We need to hear these stories again and again and again to get it, because we're not getting it in our history.
We absolutely
Let's get it in our films then.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, maybe art can lead the way. Okay, speaking of films that make a difference and open your eyes, what's your next pick?
Well, I mean, it ticks so many boxes of what we've just been talking about, from awards to opening our eyes. Slum Dog Millionaire.
Yes.
This is a movie.
It's a goodie.
That response, this is the response that I get from people when I mention Slum Dog Millionaire, because they're like, oh, right, it is spectacular. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, it is a young orphan boy in India who makes it onto Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and the construct is him being interrogated into how he knows the answers, and we flash back onto things that happened in his life with his brother Salim and his love, Lakita.
Yes.
And it launched the careers of Dev Patel, Frida Pinto, won 8 Academy Awards, won the People's Choice Award at the Toronto International Film Festival, and it's just simply an excellent movie. I sat down to just remind myself of a couple of points to come here and chat with you. I watched the whole thing.
Yes.
I couldn't turn it off.
Because it's that good.
Because it's that good.
We have a little bit of time left. A shout out to the Swifties. So there's something going on that, you know, the Swifties might be interested in.
Well, yeah, I mean, if anybody's like me and doesn't have tickets.
Oh my gosh. Who got the access code? Because not me. Nobody got that. You got the access code? I don't know.
No access code for Teri Hart.
No access code over here.
Nope.
He's like, don't you have connections? Absolutely not.
0 connections.
I know no one.
Here's what, well, you know what you know? Me.
I know you.
And here's what I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
The closest thing is going to be the Taylor Swift Eras Tour concert movie.
Yes.
It is opening in
I'd watch that.
Yeah. Yeah, and we could go.
Yes, we should
Let's make
go.
a date.
We got to bring my daughter, though.
Okay,
She's
yeah,
the one, right?
Oh, well, I love
Like,
you, but I love you, but I'll just take Eva.
Oh, maybe you do that. Maybe you do that.
Friday, October 13th through, I want to make sure I get my days right, until November 5th, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to sell out. 150 Cineplex movies across the country. Tickets are on sale now.
Okay.
Don't disappoint the teenager in your life. Again.
Limited.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, T. Hart.
Thanks, Trace.
Oh, that was